Good morning, Taurus. Sun, Moon and Venus rising. If this resonates with you, Taurus, take what does and leave what doesn't. My name's Serenity and this is a general reading for Taurus. Now let's see what message will Taurus need to know today. Let's see. An overview of Taurus. You have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So you're never alone at Taurus, and you got freedom. I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. And loneliness. So some of you is probably feeling lonely, and some of you are going to be setting yourself free. At the bottom of the deck, you got indecision here. So some of you is here. It's telling you I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So this is the time for you, Taurus, to use your intuition here, because something's trying to tell you a message here. Okay? Because even though you may feel alone, you're never alone. Okay? And you also got freedom. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the King. Oh, it's a Knight of Cups, and that's reverse. Okay? This is somebody you could be dealing with who's very unreliable. Could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There could be a bit of a fraud. They're not actually, they're wearing a mask. They're coming across with trickery. They're very fickle. Okay. The reverse Knight of Cups ones, you may be targeted by a charismatic kind of character. So be aware as the intentions of this person can become across a very destructive, negative nature. This person can be very shallow and inconsistent here. Okay? For some of you right now though, if you are dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, right? It's just asking you to be wary. Okay? Because new romantic options could be coming through for you. Some of you need to keep hold of your heart and don't become too emotionally involved too quickly here. So keep you cool and see how it goes. Alright? With time, let's see. You have the Eight of Wands. Okay? So this is somebody who's coming in quickly or moving very quickly here with the Eight of Wands. Alright? There could be some fast communication going on. This could be online, or this could be over the internet, or this could be somebody that could even be traveling overseas for some of you. Okay? But the Eight of Wands is about having great hope, movement, something going at speed. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn, or even, there you go, right here. Okay? But the Eight of Wands here, showing up like this. In the past, there was a lot of communication with this person that you're actually wanting to know about here. Okay? You probably text, called, or messaged on social media quite a lot. You relied heavily on social media to stay in touch sometimes with this person. Okay? This relationship could have progressed very quickly. Alright? For some of you now, with the Eight of Cups here, could have been some jealousy going on between you, okay, or quarrels or arguments. Alright? There could have been a lack of harmony between you over the internet. And the card that clarifies that is the Ten of Pentacles. So some of you was in a very wealthy happiness here. There's family ties, there was inheritance. Okay? For some of you, with the Ten of Cups, there could have been a lot of communication over a period of time where you was talking to each other on a daily basis. Okay? This could be somebody that you've known for 10 years or more. But with the Ten of Pentacles showing up like this, it's also speaking about something that was solid, something that could even be a stable, committed relationship for 10 years or more. Okay? But for some of you right now, with the Ten of Pentacles showing up like this, okay, it's also speaking to you regarding you and your lover have a strong link to your family or your culture upbringing has been a significant part of your lives, okay? It could even have coloured how you view love and what you look for in a relationship for some of you, okay? But there seems to be a lot of contentment here and a lot of communication back and forth for some of you right now. But for some of you, there could have even have been the outlook, the culture difference was too different, okay? And if you do stay together, you'll run into a lot of problems regarding to the behaviour, which you both think is acceptable or unacceptable for some of you, okay? But the Ten of Pentacles tells of all-round improvement in your life. You're asked to recognize your talents and abilities as they will lead you to a promotion or ultimately financial gain, okay? There could be a lot of communication back and forth going on regarding this, right? The card of the outcome here of this, what they're trying to tell you is that the relationship is unstable. So somebody here may need to move home with the Four of Wands here reversed like this, okay? Some of you, there could have been a lot of arguments in the home. It's still a lot of tension here, okay? Especially with the Four of Wands here showing up reversed like this, okay? For some of you, Taurus, right now, with the Four of Wands turning up reversed like this, it's sometimes you only experience which you're used to and that feels comfortable. But some of you, your lack of adventure can be a potential problem. Is your lover is the type of person who easily bored? Perhaps they don't want to spend every night sitting in pajamas in front of the TV, okay? Alternatively, it could be a lover who lacks adventure and this bothers you. But it could be that your partner is getting bored of just staying at home, okay? Probably a lot of frustration and resentment going on, a lot of discord. But the Four of Wands reverse is warning that you may not be paying attention to the important people and issues in your life right now, Taurus. And it's asking you to be aware of your attitude and your behavior and to change them accordingly, okay? Because when the Four of Wands appears, it's a message to look to the positive, and this will lead to improvement in your situation. You need to maintain a positive attitude and be appreciative and grateful, because the Four of Wands reverse also tells you to be grateful for all that you have and to appreciate the things that really matter in your life, because some of you could not even be communicating with somebody that you've known for 10 years in a stable, committed relationship with your family, and some of you need to change your attitude. If I'm hearing, change your attitude, okay? Because for some of you right now, this person wants to tell you that the relationship is boring, it needs to change, okay? They could be dealing with somebody here who's the feel that's been coming across as very trickery and not real and wearing a mask, okay? And what they're really thinking is justice. Somebody wants justice here, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, okay? But with justice showing up like this, it's somebody who actually wants balance in their life right now, okay? For some of you, it could be a marriage, it could be going to court, okay? It could be going through some form of karma, okay? But someone needs to make a decision here, okay? Because there's going to be some form of detachment here going on. Some of you dealing with Libra, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, yeah, or another fire sign. But for some of you, with justice turning up like this, it's also speaking to you regarding it could even be implying that a fair and just decision has been made after a situation has been fully investigated. It tells that justice has been served here, okay? For some of you right now, the Justice card also asks that you rely on your intuition and go ahead with your plans. And do not allow anyone to sway you from your path or influence you against your better judgment here, okay? Because for some of you right now, with the Justice card here, where somebody actually does want balance in their life, okay? They want it to be a give and take, not just you taking or you're just giving, okay? Because for some of you, Your lover could have worked with or has links with the law enforcement. If not, they previously had legal issues or problems with the law in the past. Okay? Because justice is also symbolizing that you or your partner got what you deserve regards to the relationship. Okay? Any legal problems which are having an impact on your health or your partnership, it can be symbolize some type of legality is happening in your relationship. For example, it could be marriage, civil partnership, even divorce. But alternatively, the past is coming back to haunt you here, Taurus. If you have previously been unfaithful to your partner, they are now unfaithful to you. And if you used to ignore them, they're now ignoring you. And so on. Okay? Because the card that clarifies this is the Judgment card, and that's reverse. Okay? So someone could be definitely going to court here. Okay? It talks about self-doubt, indecision, reversal, to refusal to be self-examine your problems here or look within. Okay? Some of you're refusing to face reality here, or inability to resolve your problems right now. So some of you are struggling to actually get balance right now in your life. Okay? For some of you right now, though, with the Judgment card turning up here and it's turned up reversed like this, okay? Some of you could be going through a situation where you, like I said, loneliness, that you're feeling lonely, you're feeling sorry for yourself. You could be coming across with a very negative attitude, okay? And that's what the person thinking about you, that you're coming across with a very negative attitude, you're indecisive, you're arguing. There could be some regrets here or some dissatisfaction going on here, okay? But some of you are fearing letting go here, and there is some form of imbalance, or somebody could even be in prison, okay? And that's what they're thinking, that if things don't get some form of balance here, somebody could end up in prison, right? But Judgment here in a relationship point of view, when it's reversed like this, you've come to the end of the road here in this relationship, and it's run its course here, Taurus. However, you're not walking out empty-handed, because you've learned a lesson for the next partnership, you know what I mean? People come into your life for a reason, even for a season. Yeah, they got the 9 of Wands here. Someone's given up. They're no longer determined to fight for this, with the 9 of Wands here reversed like this. Because for some of you right now, you could have given up. You could have been your partners here is trying to tell you that they're giving up. Okay? You'll know either way. Alright? But this is what the person is thinking about. They feel that the relationship's over, it's unstable, and they want to give up. Okay? Because they feel like you're not putting in the effort or the work that is needed to maintain the relationship. Right? Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, Aquarius, a Sagittarius, earth signs. I see air signs. So you'll know who you actually think, all the signs are here. Okay? But with the 9 of Wands here reversed like this, it shows about obstacles and adversity. It could be a lot of arguments. Someone's being very stubborn here, and it's causing a lot of conflict. Okay? And it's just telling you something from your past here, Taurus, is holding you back. Okay? It seems that you attempt to progress in your action, to let go of the past and look to tomorrow with renewed optimism, because it seems like you're so focused on past hurt that you're not moving forward. Excuse me. But for some of you right now, though, it seems like your partner wants to give up on this situation because they feel that there's no give and take. Okay? And in the relationship perspective, with the 9 of Wands here, it seems like you're tired of waiting around on your partner, or your partner's tired of waiting around on you. Okay? One of you feels as though you're constantly being let down and disappointed. It doesn't seem as though this is going to get better anytime soon as well, Taurus. Excuse me. Also, this card can serve as a warning that your relationship's going to take a very long time to progress here. Okay? Especially if you're having to go to court, because someone's giving up here. Right? Deep down, they do want this stability in the relationship with the 4 of Wands. Okay? Because that's twice now. Because undermine is that they're giving up and the relationship's unstable, but deep down they do want this happy family and happy life here with you, Taurus. Okay? Someone could be moving, or someone could be going into a more stable relationship, or they want the relationship to be more stable, okay, and have harmony in the home, and be able to have this a wedding or a celebration or an invitation to go somewhere, okay? Because somebody, like I said, somebody's bored, okay? And the card that clarifies this is the Two of Wands, okay? It definitely could be dealing with a fire sign, okay? This person wants to achieve progress in their life here, okay? They're trying to plan for something more stable, okay? They want to have the courage to overcome their obstacles in their life. Because for some of you right now, with the Four of Wands here, this person here, at present, they want, deep down, they want this relationship to work, okay? They're comfortable in their position, okay? Even if you don't realize it. And any problems you have are just fears and insecurities, but the reality is just different from now. Your relationship is safe, okay, deep down, if you actually put the work in here, Taurus, okay? If you do not yet live with this person then you're reading about, then there is a good indication that it could be heading that you're living together, but at the like I said, deep down they want to live with you, if I keep hearing, but the relationship's unstable. It needs to be give and take. There is problems, okay? That's what I'm hearing. There is problems that need to be sorted out that you're not looking at, okay? There's a lot of discontent. Somebody here, though, with the Two of Wands, somebody here made a decision, okay? And it could be to live with someone, okay, and then you're finding out that it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Some of you are having an actual real relationship with this person, but you're not finding it fulfilling for some reason, or they're not finding it fulfilling, okay? Some of you are questioning if it's even worth pursuing. That's for some of you. They moved home and you're there. They got some of you dealing with the Aries or Taurus here, could be representing yourself here, but they're telling you here that you're unbalanced, you're too controlling, you're too manipulative here, okay? You're too argumentative, and that's how they feel deep down, is that things could be good between you, but your mood swings, I'm hearing, okay, isn't helping the situation right now. All right, because the Emperor has turned up, and he's turned up reverse, okay? When his Emperor's turning up reverse like this, is someone's very dominating. You could be coming across very dominating here, Taurus, or very stereotypical, okay? Some of you, you're losing your power here, okay? Because it seems like either you or your lover only conform to gender roles when it suits them, okay? They use gender as their excuse to allow you to do all the work. Perhaps you're paying for more than your fair share or working more. And if you're not yet in a serious relationship, you need to be aware, because this is how they think. They think that you're taking more than you're giving. That's what I'm hearing, okay? You seem to be taking more than what you're giving, okay? If it was a bank account, you're more in red than you're in the blue, or whatever, you're taking out more than you're giving. That's what I'm hearing, okay? And this is how the person feels deep down, right? With you actually being a bit of a bully. They see you as a bit of a bully, okay? Very controlling, okay? Very manipulative, right? And this person here, this is how they feel, okay? That you need to change, because there's some kind of stubbornness coming from you, and this person feels this, they feel the immaturity, okay? There could even be some misunderstanding or arguments in the home or in the relationship, okay? But the Emperor reverse tells of immaturity and lack of ambition. The person involved only has themselves to blame for this loss of position, either at work or in the community, because of their misuse or abuse of their power or position here, And this could be, that's how the person feels about you here, right? Because they're trying to tell you that the relationship's so stable, that they're giving up, and that you are basically out of control, okay? Because you see you two dominating, you're dominating the situation, okay? That could even include in your relationship, okay? But it reveals the true extent of your insecurity here. Because at times, this person feels you even show violence, okay? Because they see you as having an unrealistic expectation, and that you're not putting in the relationship the way they are putting into the relationship, okay? You're too indecisive, and you could come across as petty, okay? Or that's how they feel, okay? Now, what you don't know is this person is feeling betrayed and stabbed in the back, okay? This is how they're really, something you don't know is that even though they're talking to you and could even be checking you out online, they still feel betrayed, okay? Because the 10 of Swords here is usually comes down to an ending here, because something could have come to an end here with the 10 of Swords showing up like this, okay? Because this person's been in pain, they're being tearful, they're being sad, they're being depressed, okay? And this is what you don't know, Taurus, okay? They could even be going through some form of karmic lesson here, but something's coming to an end here, okay? And they feel like that with you, that they want things to come to an end, and this is something you don't know about, right? Because with the 10 of Swords here showing up like this, it's also speaking to you regarding that cycle is changing. This person is now emerging from some form of difficult or uncomfortable or negative situation. It may also be implying that someone may be suffering from a deep personal hurt here, Taurus, okay? They are in need of some emotional and spiritual counseling or help here, alright? Because the card that clarifies this is the 7 of Pentacles, and that's reversed. So someone's no longer waiting, okay? Something's coming to an end. It could, some of you, it's a job, because someone's unemployed, okay? They seem to be lacking long-term vision here, okay? And this is something that you either don't know, or this is how the person's seeing you, okay? And they're no longer waiting. And the card that clarifies that is the 8 of Cups, and that's reversed, okay? So some of you right now could be dealing with the air sign, earth sign. We might even have these in your chart, and water. But I see all the elements on this board here, but someone is definitely thinking about walking away from you here with the 8 of Cups here reversed like this, okay? Somebody here who thought, or may even be thinking, that the grass is green on the other side, alright? You're thinking about walking away, because the 8 of Cups in your relationship right now is that, especially when it's coming out reversed like this, you or your lover are considering ending the relationship and walking away from the other person. There's a strong possibility that one of you only stays because you do not want to hurt the other person's feelings, okay? But being apart from each other would be much less painful than being together right now, Taurus, okay? Because someone's trying to tell you that they do want to walk away, okay? They want the relationship to end. Now, you got the Ace of Cups. This is either going to be in the position of either helping you or hindering you, but there's exactly an opportunity here, okay? A financial opportunity for some of you, okay? To go and say, either purchase something or to be more committed or in a more stable position, or even get engaged for some of you, okay? Because that represents yourself here. The Ace of Pentacles, this represents Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra. You may have these in your chart, but it's also speaking about satisfaction, stability, contentment here, okay? Prosperity, right? Because the Ace of Pentacles here showing up like this He's also speaking to you regarding stability, more stable in the relationship, right? These are things that could help, okay? To have a stronger foundation, okay? Because your relationship or your potential relationship got off to the best possible start it could, and this makes it durable. But considering the circumstances, you and your love have done well in the past to make your relationship what it is, okay? But for some of you right now, though, you and your partner or potential partner may talk much and make a lot of plans, however, but nothing substantial is materializing. It's not like somebody's talking the talk, but they're not walking the walk, okay? But you still feel as though you're at the start of the relationship, because emotionally the partnership may be fulfilling, but you have little to show for your commitment here, okay? And that's how the person's feeling, and the feeling is not working with you. Sorry to say, but that's how they feel, okay? To see that they're putting in a lot of tedious work, to see you as coming across very lazy, you're lacking focus, okay? You're lacking an opportunity or ambition, or you're just lacking, okay? That's what I'm hearing, you're lacking. That's how the person's actually seeing you, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles here reversed like this is also speaking to you regarding lack of ambition. They don't see you've got any ambition to do something. They also see you as being coming across by greedy, okay? This feeling like things are like a false security. They're not feeling secured in the relationship, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles reverse may tell of a desire to have financial rewards but lack enthusiasm and skill to achieve it, okay? And this will prevent it from working. You can't get money if you're not working. If you don't work, you don't get paid, I'm hearing, okay? But you should be aware of seeking dishonest means or finding financial success, as this could lead to some spiritual impoverishment. And if others suffer as a result here, Taurus, you're asked not to lose interest or involvement in other areas of your life, and you should be wary of becoming obsessed with the venture for some of you, okay? For some of you, Taurus, though, you could even foretell problems with the long-term goals and the frustration of personal ambition being squashed at this time. There's anxiety, there's worry about money, short-term security, okay? It tells you to focus on the long term, though, rather than stress about the issues. You are to work towards bigger goals here, Taurus, okay? Because some of you could even, like a lost job, could even lost out financially, okay? And the card that clarifies this is the Knight of Swords, and he's reversed, okay? This is somebody here that could be either rushing into your life or they're rushing out of your life here with this Knight of Swords, okay? Could be dealing with the Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they may even have this in the chart, okay? But this person, when it's upright, it usually speaks about somebody here who's coming in with wrath or war or destruction here, right? But when it's reversed like this person is very extravagant. They've got no indiscretion, you understand? This person's an aggressive, impatient personality who's often in conflict with others. In reverse, this Knight of Swords, they're very wasteful of their energies and create problems everywhere they go. It's a warning to stay away from someone resembling this energy here, Taurus, as this may upset your goals and your plans, okay? This could be somebody that could be arguing with you over finances, and it's not working, okay? For some of you, the Knight of Swords here reversed can become obsessive and overwilling to sacrifice others for the causes that this person wants. And that's how this person is seeing you, that you just seem to be me, myself, and I am very argumentative, okay? That in difficult times, you seem to be coming across very hot-headed, okay? But this would only cause problems. But in the next 2 to 3 months here, you're going to be receiving some news. It could even be from a young fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But with the Page of Wands here showing up like this, it's usually speaking to you regarding somebody here who's could be a friend, okay? That could be sending some news to you, okay? But it shows in the past the relationship was fun and exciting. It was possible that you were previously friends before you became lovers, okay? If not, then one of you has become accustomed to having relationships with a build on friendship first, Okay, so you could be meeting a young fire sign, but currently you are more like a friend than you are lovers. Seems like today used to now. It seems like you have more of a friendship or a relationship. It can be good or bad, but depending on where you are in a relationship, if you are in a partnership and it's serious, then it's not good, because you seem more like friends than you are in the next 2 to 3 months. Okay, someone's going to be single and financially stable though, right? There's consistent effort though, good income. There's going to be self-sufficient completion or gratitude, because things are going to change, you know what I mean? After you actually could having to separate in the next 2 to 3 months though, that things are going to improve for you, Taurus. Okay, you'll be single and financially stable, especially with this 9 of Pentacles here showing up. Some of you could even done a major purchase or moved home or changed where you live. Okay, some of you though, you could have made a purchase in the past with somebody that you was with, okay, as a couple, because alternatively either you or your lover once lived with a previous partner and the partner or the relationship didn't work out, and the fact that it didn't impact you is linked to the present here, because some of you, like I said, you're going to end up single. If you wasn't a committed relationship or living with somebody, you moved out and you're going to have to be single by yourself. But some of you, like I said, you're never lonely, because you might feel lonely but you're not. Okay, but it seems like the home or the place where you spend most of your time is heavily on your mind right now, or on your lover's mind. You and your partner will begin to spend time together. You will be thinking about living together soon if you're not already. Also, what makes you more secure is the fact that you are both comfortable and confident in yourself. Your independence makes you stronger together, so you need to be more independent, not leaning on somebody here. For the next 2 to 3 months you will be more confidence within yourself, and the card that clarifies that is the Empress. Okay, some of you could be ending up being a single mother to some of you in the next 2 to 3 months. Okay, but you'll be standing in abundance with the Empress here showing up like this. Okay, because for some of you right now, you could be leaning on your mother, or your mother here is a baby mama, so we could get pregnant. Okay, but somebody here could be sending some news here in the next 2 to 3 months here that they're single and they're financially abundant. Okay, if they're not in the next 2 to 3 months, somebody's pregnant. Okay, but they could be hearing some news about a pregnancy though. Okay, if you're not already pregnant, then this could be right around the corner, because the Empress can also appear in the present position when there's children involved, which you must consider. Okay, alternatively though, the Empress can represent you falling into a stereotypical female gender role and doing all of the washing, cleaning, taking care of the kids, etc. That's for males, you know what I mean? The role, because you see the Emperor and the female Empress, so it could be a marriage that's coming to an end and someone's going to end up being single. Okay, that's for somebody here, right? But they're going to be financially abundant. They're not going to be sitting there poor or anything else like that. They're doing all good by themselves. With or without this person, you're going to be fine here, Taurus. Okay, so the relationship has ended because it was off balance, or you've got differences between you that you don't get on. Then one door closed, another door's open. You've got friendship. Oh no, I thought it was friendship. It says forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think and dream and imagine here, Taurus. So remember, what you fear is what you draw, because wherever the head goes, the body will follow. Okay? And you've got, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives here, Taurus. So some of you need the space. Just give each other space. This person is asking you to want time out, because they're giving up here because they feel there's no give and take. And then your cast card is reflection. Give each other space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Well, Taurus, excuse me. Maybe go and get a drink here. Wow. forgiveness here. It's giving each other space right now. I hear some of you need to stand on your own 2 feet and be independent and stop leaning on other people, because this person feels like you've been leaning too much, okay? And they can't carry you anymore. Wow. Okay. Let's see what other message is coming for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. I'm going to take a card from the Shapeshifter. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Wow. You got little Halloween. Wisdom is the light as a feather. Wisdom as light as a feather. That's the message for Taurus. Okay? You got Quetzalcoatl and the Priestess of Time. The time has come. The time to act is now, Taurus. Its time is now. Okay? So I'm going to read that to you now. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. This is a general reading for Taurus. It may not resonate with you all, but take what does and leave what doesn't. Right. You sometimes believe that wisdom is harshly gained, strained for, sweated for, earned with lifeblood, and so it is. At times, at other times, like the one you find yourself in now, you find the getting of wisdom to be soft and light as the owl's feather. A more powerful talisman hardly exists. You're being given a great gift. You will be able now to see more clearly even when there's no light around. Your night will hold no fears for you. You will hear clearly that what people are truly saying when they're speaking to you. Their words' true meaning will be utterly apparent immediately. You'll be able to know exactly where people, beings, and their energies are coming from. So it'll be very simple to make wise decisions. You'll be able to move suddenly and grasp your fate quickly when this helpful being comes to share your life. She is both fairy and owl, a shapeshifter in form, and as swift and clear as rain. You'll be able to hold a great deal more power than before, but you will know exactly how much force or pressure to apply in any circumstances. You'll be resilient and resourceful, and you will waste nothing, and justice will be done. Like I said, justice card. If somebody's thinking about it here, but you need to give up. Rather than cause a lot of conflict and arguments and end up in prison, walk away. Because in the next 2 to 3 months, you will be single and financially stable. Okay? Male or female. Right? Wisdom is not heavy, harsh, or cruelly given. Wisdom is simple as being open and ready to receive. And if you're ready, if you have decided that you're worthy and willing to learn, this great horned owl, my own self, wishes for me to give you a feather. This feather is a talisman of magic, of wisdom, and endures and can be applied again and again. Its power and wisdom will never run dry or fail to speak wisdom of wisdom to you when you hold it in your mind's eye. The tide will go in and out, but the feather-like pieces of wisdom remains constant. The sky holds the moon and the stars and burn bright blue with golden sun, and this wisdom will never fade or grow into a heavy burden, as some knowledge does. You will wonder what to do at times because things have changed, but this soft wisdom will speak to you again, and you'll find your way. Wisdom is not heavy, crushing, or forceful. This is the truth. The wisdom is soft, light, and to be treasured. It's our gift to you now. Stay still, give us your hand, and feel the gift that we wish to share with you. Feel the wisdom flow into you as lightness. Now, the divination message. A piece of priceless wisdom will be learned in a very simple but very easy way. There's enough potent wisdom available for everyone. You simply need a small portion of this wisdom for it to have an immense influence in all matters. You may receive signs that the wisdom of the owl is with you. The unblinking eye, the truth teller, the one who's the friend of the goddess from Athena to Balud. It is likely that people may underestimate you or feel that because you have a light touch, you're not being taken seriously. Nothing could be further from the truth. In a matter of justice, you will now be triumph. Even with the slightest of touches, you're being blessed and accepted as one of these wise ones. But keep this treasure of wisdom gently. Use it wisely and know that Owlin has given you a gift of justice, wisdom, transformation, and the pure power of directed intention. You are most blessed, Taurus. Okay? If this resonates with you, Taurus, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.